Hello and welcome to Perfectly Mediocre, where we are jumping back in with Orion and our Not So Berry Challenge. So there are some big kind of updates. If you didn't read the blog, you might have missed a little bit of a thing where it mentioned that Orion has improved on a relationship and they've made the decision to move in together. This will come as a surprise to you because it came as a surprise to me. Considering I'm the one controlling them, it definitely was unexpected. So, a little bit of a backstory to explain what happened. You see, he has had this relationship ongoing with Ava, but things went a little south a little sooner than I expected. And, it was always a bit hot and heavy and then suddenly just very cold. They had a lot of issues there. And he's not exactly shying away from relationships. Well, there's one in particular that really just took off. They have amazing compatibility. They also met on one of his sets. She's a writer, so she writes for multiple of the shows that he has been in. She and he just hit it off right away. And, with Ava being a director, she was around. It wasn't like she was unaware of what was happening. And things happened, and here we are. We now have Masami in our household. She moved in. She's in her workwear right now. She has just joined the family. And I don't know that Orion is really enjoying this decision. It feels like he was just kind of thrust into it. I think he was acting a little bit impulsively and he's having some regrets about it, but, he's trying to make the most of it. Also, one thing that I mentioned, I believe the last blog, was that we have gotten another dog. Harley here was a stray. She kept wandering around by the park. We saw her every day for several days. And, Orion couldn't help but notice when he was out walking Lacey that this dog would kind of follow them around. And he started to get to know her, started to give her treats. Next thing you know, she just kind of moved in. He kind of has that thing where, he can't really say no, so people just move in, dogs just move in. Here we are. He's got, kind of in a way, 3 strays moving into his house. We don't know a lot about Masami beyond the fact that she is a writer and that's how they met, but their relationship is, more romance than friendship. But I think it's gonna probably, Orion is a difficult person to put up with. So things are probably going to go up and down with this relationship as well. We just never know where he's going to end up. Now, I also wanted to point out an issue that I kind of mentioned in the last video. I have broken my game, I guess. When we go to get an audition, this is what comes up. Now, apparently, the cause of this can be just that you have cheated ahead in the career, except that we didn't. We did jump ahead in the career, but it wasn't a cheat. It was through university. But we seem to be getting affected in the same way that we would have if we had cheated. Basically, there were multiple options for ways to fix this. Trying different agencies. We are with a new agency now. Resetting the sim, obviously. Quitting the career and rejoining it, which I did. We've made so many attempts to fix this, and this is the situation we're in. But I did find a workaround that allows us to pick careers using the debug menu. Now it gets a little tricky because this is all of the stuff. So not just restricted to our career as an actor, but all of them, like the writer and everything. So basically we have to kind of go through and look for what we're looking for. And right now, one of the things that we want to do is to get gold in a movie. So the tricky part is I don't know through this which things are from our agency. So I'm just kind of picking stuff. I think we'll do like the Apocalypse Rising. I hope that that's a movie. It seems like a movie. So this is kind of how we're getting auditions at this point. So far, and that doesn't mean this is going to continue, doing it this way has worked as far as at least getting the job and being able, like, nothing has affected it beyond this point. It's just selecting the jobs that seems to be bugged. And hopefully at some point things fix themselves, or I might have to... Well, basically what I'm thinking is once he has reached the top of his career, perhaps going into a different career that's similar, some other entertainment type thing. He does have a very strong interest in like guitar and singing. He's definitely been doing a lot more of that and focusing on it more than his acting. By now he probably should have had this acting all the way up, but even when I'm not controlling things, he always gravitates to his guitar, and he has been known to start singing on his own. Now this is keeping in mind I have a mod that reduces a lot of those autonomous interactions so that they don't become as obsessive about them, and he's still doing it. So he's overriding a mod to prevent him from doing it as often and still doing that often. Now for the job, we need to get a fitness level of 5. We are at a fitness level of 7, so I think we should be able to handle this gig really easily. The audition should go smoothly. We want to earn gold in a TV show. I got a movie. We're going to have to do another gig after this, but we want to receive an award and earn a gold in a TV show gig. I've also started to add some decorations. I guess the feminine touch is coming in here. We have, blankets and pillows and all that. But we've added also some pictures that we've taken along the way, just kind of slowly filling things out and making it feel more like home. As I said, I feel like their relationship probably going to be a little up and down despite their compatibility. So I think there's times when he's just going to get a little annoyed about stupid things. And so they're going to have little frustrating situations. And yeah, romantic satisfaction apparently went down a little bit, but he still is charming her. It's complicated. It's definitely complicated. I think any relationship he's going to be in is going to be complicated. Well, it's finally happened. The cranky uncle has passed away. I don't know how this happened. He has lost some of his celebrity level. As active as he is in his career and everything, that's really surprising. I think we're going to get some leftovers, head out, and do some like street acting or something just to try to boost his celebrity level again. That's kind of crazy. Also want to make sure, I guess, that we do more of the, not the social bunny, but things like this, the updating social media, just things that will generally help keep our fame up there. I really don't know what happened there, though. That's really odd. Literally woohooed last night, and Masami is feeling like it's been forever since they've been romantic. Yeah, already seeing the cracks in this relationship. Let's see. We are going to actually practice singing out here. It's another skill that we want to build, and it will also help us to raise our traits. I think I have him already But if not, I'm going to make him okay with being out in the rain. Oh yeah, he's waterproof already. Well, as soon as the rain stopped, a bunch of people showed up. So, and we're getting some positive reactions. Okay, so maybe it's because she's a celebrity. And there we go. We're back to being a 1-star celebrity. Let's see if we can actually use those celebrity points this time. I think we had the networking before. I think noticeable. Gain bonus fame. Actually, maybe that's the one we had before. Either way, let's hope we can make it up to level 2 at some point, and we don't keep losing celebrity. Orion should be back from his audition any moment. We have Masami practicing some writing, kind of working on developing a story idea. You know, she's really getting ready to write another screenplay, kind of excited about it. Orion was almost late, to the point he literally left his bike just hanging out here on the road. Hopefully that doesn't affect our, ranking with this job. Yeah, there we go. We passed the audition. This show is the hottest post-apocalyptic drama to come along this year. You are next week's star. Get in there, be hungry, and fight for your place in the spotlight. This role will really show off your ability to be a survivor. We actually have quite a bit to do for this job. We need to develop our fitness skill, our guitar skill, and practice action scenes. Well, he's not going to have any issue with practicing his guitar skills, but he's not a big fan of fitness. He does it because he has to, but yeah, I feel like that's going to be a tough one for us.
Yoba Yumpy Nargi Wamba Voy
Dufka Braga Farble Nargi Nilsau Teskaroo Lire Yabahorn
I wouldn't call that an action scene, but okay. Let's do one more so we can complete this. And then she needs to get off to work.
Here's Shinoi.
Bonita?
It's more like it.
Ow.
John Kina de Gaffa.
Oh, need.
Wow, he even got a moodlet just from taking the dog for a walk. Loathsome walk outside from being outdoors. He really just doesn't like being outside for some reason lately. And he and Masami no longer have the option to woohoo. Something is definitely up with these two. Whoa, I just realized she has completely fallen out of love with him. And now looking at his side of things, we're looking pretty similar. Where is she? Right there. Very similar, but even less friendship. This is just not... He has so much trouble with relationships. I think maybe it would be fair to break up, but I think that Masami would be the one to do it because she's just frustrated with their relationship. It's just... I was just talking... Maybe she'll ask for some counseling. You know, we haven't used Cupid's counseling yet. Maybe, I mean, there's a little bit of a romance there. You know, he is a bit of a charmer. Maybe he's trying to charm his way back into things, but I don't know. I don't know how well this is going to go, but they're going to try some counseling. It's very expensive, but they can afford it. Let's start with you, Masami. Close your eyes. Look within. What feelings are you sensing in your body today? She's okay. Well, that's good. It is good to realize that no matter how bad things get, it will pass. There's no cheat code to fixing our emotions instantly or giving us instant simoleons. If we could just type in a cheat code and fix our lives, that would be great, but we have to be realistic. How about you, Orion? How are you feeling today? Can't complain. If your mood is good, that's great. It is important to constantly check in with ourselves. Like a mailbox. Be a mailbox, Orion. Let's get to the root of some of the issues. What are you having trouble with in your relationship? Attraction, romantic satisfaction, romance dynamics, or romantic relationship? I would say satisfaction. You're having trouble with satisfaction in the relationship. Let's talk about it. The main reason I'm here is because I don't feel like Masami gets me anymore. I tried to open up to her and she just shut me down. How am I supposed to trust her? How am I supposed to trust anyone? They're gonna vent to each other. Being hot-headed, I feel like that's what he would do. What I'm seeing is a severe lack of control on the part of both of you. We can't move forward until you both learn to control yourselves. Well, this therapy appointment didn't go exactly as I would have hoped. You two need serious work. I would like you to continue to keep seeing me once a week for a while. Ooh, we'll try for a while. Good. I am booked up pretty heavy for the week, but just keep checking back with my receptionist, and they will let you know when I can pencil you in. I think that's a nice way of just saying we have to reselect, go to counseling every time we want to go. I think we need to hire someone full-time just to give these dogs baths. It's like ridiculous. Lacey, stop getting into everything. You're disgusting. Therapy is a scam. That therapy session was a complete scam. What a waste of simoleons. Ooh, how is she feeling about it? That therapy session didn't go as Masami had planned. The only prescription is more therapy. Well, we can kind of get an idea of how each of them feel about it. Pretty much exactly what I expected. Alright, he's gonna blame her for the problems in their relationship. He can't take any accountability. It's just the way he is. And again, I think there's something with the partner's family that seems to bother him. So that comes up often. And it may be the fact that she doesn't really have the relationship with family that he does. Which isn't saying much with the way he treats his daughter. Actually, that may be part of the issue is she feels like the daughter should move in and he feels like Masami should mind her own business. This is, yeah, not going well. Extreme dissatisfaction in the relationship. Orion can't get his mind off of his failing relationship. While very unsatisfied, the romantic relationship with his partner will fade away more quickly. Oh, they are in a rough spot. I feel like Orion isn't the type to really hang on to things. Relationships are easy for him as far as he can get them. They just don't last very long. I think he's going to separate. And let's see. This love is dead. Loving another, well, I don't feel like he'd admit to that. I think either a mistake or this love is dead. I think we'll go with this love is dead. Alright, so he's putting it... Oh, did he just... Oh my goodness. He was kind of rude about that. Ooh, she is fuming. Their romance is strained. Go figure. They just broke up. Well, romantic satisfaction has fizzled between these two. They are done with each other. Were they actually even married? Because they're kind of treating it as though they were with the whole ring thing. She is aggravated. Hypocrite. It seems hypocritical to Masami to be blamed by her partner for the full responsibility of their relationship problems. And it's a little maddening, yes. She is feeling all the things. It's her first permanent separation, the therapy issues. She's in a really rough spot. I think she's probably going to go, move out and go stay with some friends. And in true Orion fashion, he's pretty much gotten over it almost instantly. One of the first things he wants to do is post to his Simstagram story. So we're going to head over to his social channel here. And upload a viral video of the studio, perhaps. And of course, that doesn't count for that. So we're going to add to our Simsrim story. We're perhaps just going to, like, you know, advertise that fact. And that somebody is having a meltdown around here somewhere. Anyway, then we're going to get over here into hair and makeup and see what kind of crazy things they put us in. It looks like we got a little bit of eye makeup, but otherwise he's looking pretty much the same. But he did happen to notice that his love interest Kinley is hanging out over here, so he's just coming over to say hello. You know, it was always a little bit of a flirtation, and you know, he's just coming out of some kind of breakup, so he's just you know, going to be a little bold and a little pickup line tossed out there. Ask about salaries. Ask about celery. Ask about salary seems a little rude, I think. Alright, Kinley. Let's see. I'm flattered, but I'm not interested in that type of relationship with you. Wise girl. Very wise. We apparently know you. Let's come over here. You know, feeling a little defeated, he's gonna come over and compliment her looks. She looks a lot like Kinley at the moment. And he's gonna get to know her. Talk about radio stations. What do you like to listen to? He is just in his moment over there, isn't he? Alright, and then we're gonna toss in a little bit more flirtation. Compliment looks, I think we never actually did get around to that. And maybe just a little bit of an embrace. You know, he's a little handsy sometimes. Oh, yep, she's not into it. Well, not into that type of relationship. You know, it's telling me that people have heard about him, and it's going to make it difficult for him to start a relationship, as required by the challenge, with a fellow coworker or actor. It's an apocalyptic type movie, so I'm really curious what his costume will be. That's a good look for him. Alright, we want to get notes from the director. If we could figure out who the director is. We have lots of producers around. Camera operators. More producers. More camera operators. You look like a producer. Oh, well. Oh, great. It's Eva. I do feel like he feels like there's just something about her. He really, really likes her. And I think a lot of his acting out and stuff happens because of this very on and off relationship they have. I think he might go ahead and be enticing a little bit. You know, can't guarantee she'll actually fall for that one, but she's probably likely to shut him down pretty quickly. But, oh, wait, she got a little giggle in there. I mean, it's awkward, but it's something. He's gonna probably live off of that one for a few days. Alright, he's getting tired, so I think it's time to let the director know we're ready so we can get this performance out of the way. Alright, perform fight scene, tell story scene, and hug scene. I think we want to start with the story. right, well, that was an exciting performance yet again. Let's go and use the bathroom while we wait to find out how we did. And apparently that did count as a TV show acting gig. We just got gold and 4,492 simoleons plus 2 in the fame. Overall, a really good end to today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. And specifically to this challenge, make sure you check out the blog, which is linked down below, if you'd like to catch up on the family. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.